everyone! Nice. It's a little loud in my ear holes. Let me turn that down. It's a little loud in my big floppers. There we go. Hello, everyone! How's it going? How's it going? Happy Sunday? I think it's Sunday. I have lost all concept of time. Oh, hey, Twitch chat is working. Why is it not working on my starting soon screen, but it's working here? They use the same link. Yeah, I've lost track of time. Listen, the blur of after Christmas and New Year. Last week, I had to work Monday and Tuesday and then Friday. So I was like, when I logged into work on Friday, I was like, another Monday morning. Just kidding. It was Friday. Wow, cool story, bro. By the way, sorry if my face tracking is shit today. My ring light decided to give up the ghost, and in my tiny little corner, that is the only source of light. So I've ordered a new light off Amazon. But it just means that my face tracking looks a bit shit. But anyway, Jeremy James and Only Jesse, thank you for the subs over on twitch.tv/Bonnie_Barkswell. No need to put it on throne, bro. I've already bought it. It's fine. But thank you so much. But what I have put on throne, thank you for the segue. I have put a fundraiser on throne for a fancy schmancy camera so that future hand cam and cosplay streams can be done in beautiful resolution instead of on a £20 camera webcam that I got off Amazon. Now, it's quite expensive. It's like £500. It's like a £500 camera. It's a lot of money. So I've put it as a crowdfund. You know, if you are feeling generous, you are welcome to put some money towards it. But please only do so if you would like to and if you can manage it. Don't go putting yourself into trouble now. Or else. Guess what? If you're homeless, you can't watch Bonnie Barkswell streams. So I would rather that you weren't homeless. Thank you. Who gives this dog a plane? Who gave her a plane? Well, shit! Wait, have we already got one? Wait, where's the overlay? Wait, throne? Wait, where's the is it off the screen? Where did it? Huh? What? I heard it, but I didn't see the hang on. Now I gotta check. Activity? No? Wishes. How can I see? Hey! It's 9% funded already! How can I see who gave funds? It won't let me see who gave funds. Shit. Why wouldn't it let me see? Shit, I'm sorry. I can't see who gave the funds. It shows me a picture, but it doesn't show your name. Technical difficulties. Anywho. People with jobs, please fund it so we can get more HD cosplays. Speaking of cosplays, Bonnie Barkswell got a new one in the mail today. Bonnie Barkswell got a new cosplay in the mail. Those of you who are YouTube members over on our Discord server, you've already seen a sneaker peeka. You've already seen a sneaker peeka peeka. It is. Do you want to guess? Members, don't spoil it. Let the non-members guess. Yes. Yes. Oh, no, I've seen someone cosplay you. Yeah. I have too. I've seen Bunny Barkswell cosplays. It makes me so happy. Fuck it, I'm just gonna tell you. It is Dorothy from Nikkei, but the maid costume during the And Gallery Cafe collab. So it is maid Dorothy, and it's so cute and fluffy and frilly and lacy, and it's just so cute. It's just so cute. It's just so cute. It's so pretty. It's really fucking good quality. The wig, leaves a little bit to be desired. Her little bun is more like a pancake than a bun, so I'm gonna try and fix that. But the actual costume itself is really like fantastic quality. I would very comfortably. I'm hearing it, but it's not thrown. Shut up. Integrations. OBS. Browser source alerts. Copy. Paste. Test. Huh? It's not working. Oh. It was on the wrong layer. It was on the wrong layer. Sorry, everyone. It was on the wrong layer. Here, I'll put that. I could put that there like that. That looks good. Thank you, everyone, for contributing to the new camera. Thank you so much. Thor, I can see it now. I can see it now. Got it. I goofed. So yeah, I was gonna save the cosplay for a future stream, but honestly, I got too, when I tried it on, I got too excited by how cute it was, and so I have scheduled a cosplay cam stream for Sunday next week. So I got too excited and have immediately scheduled a cosplay stream. Remember when I was like, I don't want to do too many cosplay streams because I don't want to be a 3D like flesh tuber. The problem is, cosplay is fucking fun. The problem is, it's so much fun. So I just want to do it, okay? Listen, don't judge me. I'm still a VTuber. I'm not a fleshy. I'm not a filthy fleshy. I'm just excited about cosplay. Wow, the first fun tuber. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bunny Barkswell channel. I'm a professional fun tuber. Let me move that down. Move that. There you go. Have a bit more space. There you go. Happy Sunday to you all. You can be 2.5D. I don't want to be 2.5D. I want to be 2D. 2D women are way better. I don't want to talk to a 3D woman. I only like 2D women. Anywho, so that's going on Sunday. Also, exciting collab on Friday. I am going to be over at my good friend Pipkin Pippa's place, and she is going to introduce me to Azure Lane and show me all the sexy Live 2D. I did a... Tony, thank you for the contribution. I did a stream where Pippa ranked Nikkei costumes with me. This time, we are going to be ranking Azure Lane costumes. I'm excited. I'm excited. By the way, neither of us are Goonas. So we're very innocent. Very innocent, not Goona. And Wednesday, I haven't decided what we're doing yet, but I might be playing Girls Frontline 2 for the first time. I have installed it. I just need to test it to make sure it runs. If it works well, then we'll play Girls Frontline 2 on Wednesday for the first time. It's my first time, so no spoilers. None of that business. Got it? Good. Girls' feet line. Show me the feet. Show me the toes. Sorry. Inappropriate. Right, hang on a second. I have so many windows open. Right, let me put that there. Wait, put this here, put that there. I need more monitors. There we go. Definitely not a Guna though. By the way, not a Guna. I did try to install Brown Dust 2. I said that this year I wanted to play Brown Dust 2. I don't know why, but it says it's not available. I tried using a VPN to make sure it wasn't like a British thing. It says it's not available, so I don't know how to get it. On the Google Play Store. Borg, thank you for the gift sub. Almost anything. Where are my keys? Have you checked your left front pocket? Is it on Steam? No, it was not. It is not on Steam. It was going to be on Steam, but then they canceled it because Steam was going to censor them too much. Or so I've heard. Tier list Brown Dust then? You're right. I'm just going to do a tier list. The PC client, when you can get it straight from Discord? Really? Okay, I'll join the Discord and I'll see if I can get it from there. But on the website, when you click on PC client, it just directs you to the Google Play Store. They have a button for the Google Play Store, and then they have a button for PC client, but when you click on PC client, it says download it from the Google Play Store. I'll try that Discord option though. Thank you. I will try that. I'll try that. Anywho, you guys came for questions and I've come with answers. And I've come with answers. So let's read some questions, shall we? Some of them okay, so we used good for you. Thank you. Thank you, Nalton. Nice to see you. Not a Guna, by the way. Not a Guna, by the way. I'm very say-so. Very innocent. I was gonna download... Wait, what was I gonna say? Fuck. Trying to... Doko? Okay, yeah, I used Marshmallow, so I'm gonna download some of the images, but some of the questions have been repeated several times or are worded in a way that might get me in trouble if I show them on stream. So for those ones, I will just read them aloud. So make sure you have your reading... No, your listening ears on for those ones. But some of them I can download the image and put it up on the screen. So anyway, let's see. What shall I start with? Ah, this is a good one. I download this one. Save image. Put it in this folder, please. Thank you. Yeah, put your listening eyes on. Here we go. Boom. Ding ding. Question 1. Some of the ex-Globies said a little bit about their past lives and even told us their past selves. How did you guys end up knowing each other from past lives? You don't have to disclose your past self, but could you tell us your reaction when you discovered you already knew some of them when Globy Gen 2 was taking shape, how small the VTuber world is? Actually, I think I have mentioned this before, but so me, Kiri, and Rhubarb, we all applied together. So we were in the whole process together. We were aware that we would all join in Globy together because we were in it. We were in it from audition to hiring. But the one person that did surprise me was Kohaku. Kohaku, I had no idea was joining Globy until like I was basically like we were already about to debut. Kohaku has been a good friend for a long time, and I genuinely had no idea that he had joined Globy as well. So yeah, he did not let anything slip. No. So that was kind of funny. But everyone else was kind of new to me. And then when Gen 3 came along, I was really excited about Maeve and Sarah because I knew both of them as well. So the VTuber world is very, very, very small. The VTuber world is smaller than you think it is. That VTuber who recently debuted could have been your long-lost Oshi that you lost 4 years ago. And honestly, I am really bad at, like how to say it. I'm really bad at recognizing people from their voices. So if like a friend of mine graduates and then re-debuts somewhere, unless someone straight up tells me, yo, this person is your friend, I'll be like, huh? Someone has to straight, yeah, I'm voice blind, I guess, yeah. Someone has to straight up tell me that they are that person because I will not know. I will not know. Trust me, your secret is safe with me simply because I do not know anything. But yeah, I hope that answered your question. Yeah, we did the whole things together. We did it all together. Apart from Kohaku. Kohaku surprised us. Like the sneaky cat he is. I am just a dog after all. I am just a dog. Alright. Wait, did it close the window? Motherfucker. Close the gosh darn ding dang. I am just a dog. I am just a dog. I'm just a dog. Please wait. I am just a dog. Goodness, so many questions. Wow, so many questions. Jesus, where did all these questions come from? Okay. Okay, here's one. Don't close the window. Boop. Oh, delete. Wait. Clean it up after. Clean up after yourself, dog. There we go. Boop. Now that your leash is gone, are you going to do collabs with ex-Globies if fitting? I'm up for that. I'm up for that. We're still staying in touch. We're still staying in touch. I don't have any plans at the moment, but, you know, I'm always open. And I believe there are some events coming up which also involve the ex-Globies as well. So, you know, there will be natural collabs that way as well. Hi, Gucci. Yeah. But, yeah. I'm open to it. You know I'm the collab queen. So just try and stop me. Alright. I do have some off-topic questions, but I'm gonna try and keep it... semi-on topic for now, and then maybe come back to the crazy questions after. Let's see. This one. Download. This one. Crazy, huh? Yeah, crazy. You guys can't be stopped. Boop. Will I be opening a Patreon or something similar to post spicy artwork on? I have a Patreon account. Don't get excited. There is nothing on it. I got it simply to reserve it in the event that maybe in the future I would use it for spicy art, but I have no plans to use it currently. So don't get excited. I have a Patreon account. I do not have plans to use it anytime soon. No Patreon because she hates us. She hates us. Too late, excited. Sit back. Sit back down. Sit. Bad dog, sit. Sit dog. No, bad, sit. Purely for her to buy spicy stuff. I mean... Next question. Only dogs. Only dogs. This one just says ball. Ball? Ball? Bon. This one is... Oh, this... yeah, a lot of... I've gotten... Like, it seems like a lot of you are really interested if I still talk with my former gen mates. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. So everybody who submitted a question like that, question answered, thumbs up. Jingles keys. This one... This one's a tricky one to answer. I'm going to read it out. I'm not going to put it on the screen. Someone asked about if we were restricted from playing certain games. This one... I'm not sure how to answer this one, but I do know that when it comes to Japanese corpos, the reason why the talents in Japanese corpos have to ask permission from publishers to play games is because of some Japanese law that came into place a few years ago. And so as a result, if there is a game that we want to play, we have to go to management. Had past tense. We had to go to management. So I'd go to Toto and I'd be like, Toto, can I play this game, please? And he would check on their website or their Steam page or something to see if it's okay to play. And then if it was a yes, that game would be entered onto a spreadsheet. So we had like this massive spreadsheet that just had a bunch of games that that we had permission to play. So if there was a game that I wanted to play, first thing I would do is check the spreadsheet. And if it's on there, I'd be like, sick, I'm playing it. So I don't know if I would say that I was ever discouraged from playing games or certain games. To be fair, the games that this person is asking about are not really my kind of games anyway. So I can't say for sure if I have played. So they were asking about FPS games. I have played Apex Legends on stream before. I played it with the Vispo girls. And I know that other talents have also played like Apex Legends and stuff. But as you guys know, FPS games are not really my kind of wheelhouse, so don't really... I wouldn't really generally touch them anyway, if that makes sense. Yeah, I was just the passenger princess during the Apex collab. I was just the passenger princess. But I hope that that answers your question even just a little bit. I know that not many people realize that even though Globy was European and the like subsidiary was based in Europe, all of the processes came from the big cheese, the big HQ. So that's why, you know, we had to follow the Japanese copyright way. Most games were absolutely fine. I've only ever had, funnily enough, it was Brown Dust 2 we were having trouble getting permissions for. And that's why I was so excited to play it when I went indie. However, I have once again been sat back in the cuck chair. And it's not, you know, management refused to get permissions. They tried. It's just, you know, sometimes these games either don't give permissions or they don't make it easy, or they put some kind of criteria, things like that. So yeah, back in the chair for me. Back in the chair for me. Let's see. Oh my god, so Jesus Christ. Feet size? I should have guessed that. I give you guys an open forum to ask me any question and you want feet size? Can I borrow $15? I need gas money. Chat, give that guy $15. He needs to get home. Ring size? Yeah. Get well soon, buddy. You said anything. To be fair, it says in the title almost anything. Hoi! Hoi hoi. Did you inherit game permissions or do you need to do it all over again yourself? No, because I'm indie now. I don't need permissions. I'm A, indie, and B, not in Japan. So I can play whatever I want. Obviously, if there's a game, I do know of some like really obscure games where the developer has been like, hey, I don't really, you know, I don't want people playing this on stream. Obviously, I'm gonna respect the developer's wishes. But no, I am unleashed, uncollared. Can I juggle? No, I cannot juggle. This question has also come up a little bit, a few times actually, about what I can and cannot talk about. I am quite a cautious... I'm going to be very cautious about what I do say. Because I don't want to take any risks. I hope that you understand. Some other talents might be a bit bolder than I. I am not as bold. This is live, buddy. Welcome. This is live. At the end of the day, even though Globey has closed down, the big cheese is still around, and they're the people. They're the people who might take an issue if I say anything to, you know, to behind the scenes. Yeah, no saying anything that is too deep. Anything that I tell you guys is either going to be stuff that other talents have already said, and stuff that is like public, and like stuff that has already been, yeah, not too deep, not too deep, not too deep, not too deep. Why hag? Oh God, it's not letting me download the images now. Okay, this one just says why hag. Why not hag, dude? Yeah, why not? Why not hag? At the end of the day, the haggling comes for us all. Oh, you young'uns don't know. One day, you'll open your eyes, you'll be 40 years old and wonder where your life went. The sands of time stop for no one! All roads lead to hag. You weren't born a hag, so why did you become one? Now that you're indie, is there any chances you might do collabs with friends with dreams from long ago? Yeah, like I said, I'm open to collabs with basically anyone. You cannot stop me from a good collab. The girl loves a collab. The girl, you can't keep her away from her friends. She loves a good collab. My favorite 52-year-old VTuber. I'm not 52. Who said that? You guys are just making shit up. You guys are just like pulling a number out of your ass and saying that's me. It ain't me. I said that 62. Wow. Wow. Even Brave Group VTubers. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm open to collabs with anyone. Just try and stop me. I still love all of my cousins. Every single one of them. Yeah. Absolutely. 100%. Who's my stinkiest friend? Now that is a tough question. That is a tough question. Crazy Jay, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Do any of your family know you're a VTuber? Actually, yes. Yo, Gucci caught a stray. Nice. And Aqua Rake too. Sniped. Yeah, actually, Mama Barkswell and Papa Barkswell both know that I'm a VTuber. Mama Barkswell, in a dream that I once had, actually became a VTuber for a day and streamed with me. And Papa Barkswell is just interested in anything tech, so he was just excited to see what I was doing. I don't think he really understands how it works, but he's just interested in like the face tracking and things. What accent do I have? Take a guess. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was in a dream long past. A dream long past. Mama Barkswell came on stream. Do not say Australian. Maybe I'll ask her if she's interested in coming on again. But yeah. Oh, I hate you guys so much. I'm British. I'm British! Unfortunately, I'm British. Ah, here is Nick. Typical Italian accent. Buongiorno! Anyway. With Bond no longer being leashed, Freaky Freakswell. Okay, buddy. What are some things that you look forward to doing now that you're an indie doggo? Here's the thing. I actually asked the Barkaneers today. No, or was it? It was like late last night. I asked the Barkaneers really late last night because I was trying to make my schedule for the week. I was like, hey guys, I have an issue. I can literally do whatever I want now. So now I don't know what to do. I've got choice paralysis right now. I was kind of like I could literally do anything. And now I'm like, well, what the fuck do I do? Yeah, I've got choice paralysis now. So that is a good question. I mean, in general, I like to play whatever game I want and sing whatever karaoke I want. But specifically, to put it into specifics, I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. There are some ex-Globby members revealing their past lives. Good for them. Good for them. I mean, my past life is not exactly a secret. Management were very chill about us telling people what our past lives were. Like, they didn't really care. So, it's personal choice. I don't want to say it because I feel like Bonnie Barkswell is more me than I was in my past life, if that makes sense. Don't get me wrong, I did enjoy my past life. It's how I got my start in VTubing and I learned a lot, but I feel like Bonnie is Bonnie. I feel it. I feel like Bonnie is Bonnie. At first, when I became Bonnie, I was like, I was worried because it felt like that I was my past life and no, but like it would be weird if I changed, if that makes sense. But I've enjoyed being Bonnie so much that I think Bonnie is Bonnie and I love being Bonnie. Bunny's bunny. So yeah, I have no intention of bringing up my past life. That's just a personal choice for me. It's not exactly a secret. You can literally Google it. Everybody talks about it online. It's really obvious who I am. So there really is no point in trying to hide it, but I'm just not going to talk about it on stream. Did it feel strange to be Bunny at the start? Yeah, it did. It did. It did, but now I feel... Yeah, I think it fits me. I think it fits me better. I think it does. I think you're right. So that's why. I googled Bunny IRL and just saw golden retrievers. Stop face doxing me, bro. Yeah. If you're streaming from the cockpit, who's flying the plane? You guys are. I thought you guys were flying it. Yeah, does that make sense? I'm dog. I'm dog. Next. Are there any games you wanted to play during Corpo days that you couldn't and are now planning on playing? Yeah, I wanted to play Brown Dust 2. I wanted to play Brown Dust 2, but I've been put in the cuck chair again. So that is top of my list of games that I really want to play is Brown Dust 2. Yeah, the name of the game is an interesting one. But yeah, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep trying to get this Brown Dust 2 download, man. How are you gonna censor that? Oh, see, that game is a Twitch only game. There is absolutely no way I'm gonna be able to play that on YouTube without getting a ban. So Brown Dust 2 will be Twitch exclusive because Twitch has a category for Brown Dust 2, which means that as long as I'm in that category, I'm not gonna get bonked. So, sorry everyone. If I get Brown Dust 2 running, it will be a Twitch exclusive. Here's another question. Do you... Oh. Did... I swear I didn't do that on purpose. That was ISP-kun. I promise I didn't do that on purpose. I promise I didn't do that on purpose. That was ISP-kun. Do you hate us, ancestry? Sorry about that, everyone. That was ISP-kun. Yeah, I actually have them on speed dial, and I let them know when to cut the stream. Oh my god! Okay. Okay. Right. I'm gonna need you guys to sit down for this one. I promise. I said that I would keep it on topic, but I need you guys to... I had to read it, so now you guys have to listen to it too, okay? How many puppies are we each allowed to have with you? It's a new year and neither of us are getting any younger. I'm still incredibly virile, but time is ticking. I have a decent pedigree and a decent job and a lot of love to give you, and the brood we will bring into the world. Excited to hear your response. I will not grace you with an answer. Most relatable Barkaneer. The Brood. You guys are out fucking rages. Yeah, this is why I don't do marrows, like, ever. The only reason I have a marshmallow is for hag hours. That's it. This is the one and only time you guys get to send me personal questions, and you're choosing to use it this way. At least he was polite. That's very true. You know what? Can't argue with that. It was very polite. Which type of horror do I like more? No horror. I like the horror that doesn't exist. Questionable use of free will, but respectable. Exactly, yeah. I do question your use of free will. But you know what? Bro shot his shot and failed catastrophically. This one. Is there a game or franchise you'd like to play now that you're indie but unsure if it will do well metrics-wise? I mean, just generally, like, as a content creator, or as a streamer, rather, I try not to play any, like, story-heavy single-player games. Quite often, they take multiple streams to finish, and people generally don't have time to sit down and watch all of them. So people will show up for the first one. However, each subsequent one will get less and less views as people drop off, and, you know, they don't want to, like, pick back up in the middle of a series, right? So I try to avoid those. I also just think it's more fun to play story-heavy single-player games in my own spare time anyway. So it works out for me. I don't really want to stream them. And even if I did, they wouldn't do very well, so. That's my pro tip for you guys. So no more Ace Combat. I might pick Ace Combat back up, though. I might. No promises, but I might. I might. Yeah. We're going Torrance Passage outside of the dream. I mean, I might. Actually, that's a good point. So actually, we couldn't get permissions for a lot of old retro games that I used to play when I was a young pup, because a lot of them are, you know, out of commission. So I can do retro games again, which is good and fun. I might do retro games again. I do like a good retro game. Anywho. Let's see. Do you think you'll... Oh, interesting. Do you think you'll ever pivot away from Nikke content? I feel like the story is lost on people who don't play it. Well, no. I love Nikke. No, I'm not going to pivot away from Nikke content because I love it and I enjoy it. And I only do the event streams, which take 1 to 2 streams at most to go through. I don't play the story campaign on stream. So there really is, like, there's no, like, big main story spoilers in my content because I do event stuff. I only do event stuff. So. Maybe with the heat death of the universe, I will stop. If it's, you know, if it's not your thing, then, you know, it's not your thing. I can't sit you down and tie you up and force you to, and gag you and whip you and force you to watch my Nikke content. But I will if you want me to. Hey gags! Thank you for the gifts. No, not a gift sub. Thank you for the subs. Don't threaten us with a good time. Well, you could. If you want me to, I will. Also, bonus question, why are your mods so unhinged? Something chat reflects the streamer. That's Patreon content. They are passionate. They sure are. I picked my mods very well. Oh, this is a good question. Ooh, props to this person for this question. This is a good one. So, all VTuber corps are different, but are you able to talk about how things worked at Globy? Like, they took at least some of your earnings, but you had wages and help with events and covers. If you're not comfortable answering that, what are some benefits of joining an agency that would 100% be worth it? Or something that would immediately make you walk away? Much love. Ooh, good question. So, yeah. This is actually something that I have thought about for a long time. And that, for me, a corpo is like a transaction. You are paying with your donations. You're paying with a cut of your like super chats in exchange for a service from the corpo. It's like a give and take. So one of the things that I really think about when I consider joining a corpo is it like an equal sacrifice, if that makes sense? Is it like a fair exchange? Am I giving a percentage? Yeah, equivalent exchange. Am I willing to make this sacrifice in exchange for this benefit? It's a trade-off. Yeah, it's a trade-off. So that's, yeah, it's a transaction. So that's, you know, some people think that, corpo bad, they're taking a percent from my stream or But, you know, there's other things to consider, like, okay, they also need to fund doing merch and doing events and like doing covers and stuff. If your company gives you a budget for projects, things like that. So, Toto. So, I mean, it's no secret that at Globy we had a budget. I'm not going to tell you how much it was, but it was nice for projects and things. And, you know, we had a budget for covers. And, you know, we did appear at events and stuff. And obviously, I loved doing those events, by the way. I would love to do more in the future. So for me, and also as well, having a manager, having Toto around to help me with stuff was a fucking huge help, especially because I work full time and don't always have a lot of time to do VTuber stuff as well. So having Toto manage all my shit for me and all my projects, massive help. So for me, the exchange was worth it. I didn't mind giving a cut of my super chats in exchange for the things that I got with Globy. Yeah. Requesting permission to pet the doggo. Pet the doggo. Permission granted. That's something to consider if you are thinking of joining a corpo, is think about, is it worth it for you? Is the sacrifice you make worth it for you? There are sacrifices where, like, for example, you're not going to be allowed to play some games because you just can't get the permissions for them. Are you okay with sacrificing that? Or is that a deal breaker for you? Things like that. For me, the cut that was taken and, you know, not being allowed to play a game here or there was not a big deal breaker for me. So consider this. Consider that VTuber corpos are a transaction. They are a job and a transaction. I think that especially in the early days of VTuber corpos, how do I say this? Like, it can be all like stars in your eyes, like twinkle twinkle, oh, I'm auditioning and I'm gonna be a big star, like that. But at the end of the day, it's not like that. It's more like a job interview. You're interviewing for a job. And I think it's important to drive that point home. It's a job. I think calling auditions job interviews is more accurate to what they actually are. I think calling them auditions is kind of like, it you know, it puts stars in your eyes a little bit. It, like, oh, I'm auditioning to be a big star. I'm auditioning for this big role in a movie. I'm going to be a movie star. But I think interview is more accurate. Yeah, you have to do an audition video, but that's your CV. That's your resume. It's all the same. It's all the same. Just call them job applications. You just scare off half the applicants. Oh, job! Job application! So yeah. So yeah. Application jump scare. Who is your favorite chatter and why is it me? By the way, I can't see who sent these messages. FYI. Just so you're aware. So, come a little closer. Come a little closer. So you, chatter. Yes, you. You right now, you're my favorite. Don't tell the others. Don't tell the others. But you are my favorite. Me! Little old me! I knew it. This is gonna cause a fight. Good, I hope it does. There is nothing I love more than sowing discord. Hello, Goonie Goonswell. Okay, buddy. Would you be open to adoption from another agency, or would you prefer to have a new IP if you would ever join in another corpo? Honestly, that depends on the corpo. Honestly, that just depends on the corpo. There are some corpos where I would rather have a new IP, and there are some corpos where I would rather be adopted. It depends on the corpo and what they offer. As for like which I would personally prefer, honestly, now that I have the Bonnie IP, it's no skin off my nose if I were to get a new IP, because if it doesn't work out, I can go back to being Bonnie. It would have been an issue before because I didn't have my own IP, so I like if I joined with a new IP and then for whatever reason it didn't work out, I wouldn't have anything to go back to. I would be essentially starting from 0 again. So I got pretty lucky with Globee. But it depends on the corpo. It depends on the corpo and what they offer. If it, you know, would make more sense for me to adopt or join with a new IP. It depends. I'm open to both. I'm open to both. Let's see. Some ex-corpo talents have been juggling 2 IPs. Would I ever consider this? I cannot juggle 2 IPs because my past life IP is not mine. This is why I tell everyone that I've never been truly indie, because I've never truly had my own IP. My past life was also not my own IP. There's a lot of things that I've never had to do before because I've always had someone else doing it for me, and I never had my own IP before. No, it wasn't like that, Penman. No. The simple way to put it is like it was like a corpo. Like I was scouted for a role and I filled the role. And, you know, when I no longer wanted to do the role anymore, I graduated without the IP. Like that's as simple as I can put it. So there is, I'm sure if I asked that person if I could come back, they would say yes. But it's more of a, at that point, it's more of like I said, I like being Bonnie and I want to be Bonnie and I don't want to go back. So, yes. It's difficult because it was very much a... Yeah, Dunce said it. It was very much a corpo in all but name. It was, at the end of the day, operated more like an independent business than like a full corporation, if that makes sense. But yes, I was scouted for a role, and you know the model was already made. And all I had to do was pilot it. Yeah, like a mom and pop. But yeah, I like I said, I think I fit Bonnie really well, so. Yeah, I had a very unique start to VTubing. I don't think anybody can say that they got the start to VTubing that I did. I definitely didn't start the usual way where you get a model and you just stream to 2 viewers for a few years and then grow your audience from there. I never had to do that. I never did that. And so I'm learning a lot of things now. As an indie, I'm learning a lot. So please be patient with me if I scuff things up. If I scuff things up, I promise you I'm doing my best. I'm kind of having to learn on the job here right now. Love you, mother, don't change. Don't worry. For now, Bunny Barkswell is here to stay. But like I said, if the right corporate comes along... Yeah, I won't pretend that I wasn't in a very lucky, privileged position, because I am. It was very unique and it helped me a lot. But it was Like, it was very, nobody does that. Nobody does that, and there's a reason nobody does that. It's because it didn't really work, but... If the right copper comes along, ends stream. So I hope that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. But now Bunny is my IP. It's my thing. She's mine. All mine. Mine. It's all mine. Yeah. So no juggling 2 IPs for me because I only have the 1 IP. Hey, if the right couple came along with a truck full of money, I am not made of stone. Listen, $20 is $20. Nice to see you. Ooh, this is another good question. Being indie means a lot more work on your end. Do you think this will affect the amount you can stream? I'm trying not to let it affect the amount I can stream. But I will say it is kind of nice not having to worry about hitting like a minimum stream quota anymore. But also at the end of the day, if I don't stream, I don't get paid because this is literally how I'm making money. So if I don't stream, then I'm not gonna make any money. So it's like I need to be self-motivated. I'm taking steps to make things easier on myself, but yeah, I know it's gonna be harder. It is gonna be harder, and there's probably gonna be some days where I don't want to stream. Thank you for the hydrate. I am quite thirsty. So I hope you don't mind. The more I hear about corporate, the more I get concerned. Everything I've said so far is extremely standard. It's very like... Everything I've said so far is very much the standard. Not... I'm not burning any bridges today. Sorry, boys. If that scares you, then I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it's a trade-off. Let's see. Okay, everything is getting real. Oh no, here's something that is on topic. Were there any conditions for you to retain the IP? I don't know what you mean by conditions. We had to pay. We had to pay for it. It wasn't free. But I'm not going to tell you how much it was unless the other talents have already told you. We had to pay for it, but it really, for me, it was not a lot of money. It was for how much it costs to make a VTuber model and own a channel that has over 100,000 subscribers. The amount that I had to pay was like ridiculously low, like peanuts. I'm putting very much emphasis on for me. For me, that is an extremely small amount that I had to pay because, you know, for someone else, that amount might be a lot of money. So for me, we did all have to pay the same amount, just, you know, but, you know, in my current circumstances, the amount that I had to pay was extremely reasonable. Will I go 3D model in the future? Yes, I've got one being made right now. Okay, big dog on campus. No, it's just because I work 2 jobs. Okay, Mrs. Employed. Similar subject, do you have usage of assets like old key art, voice packs, merch art? Yes, I do actually. Yes, I do. So technically I could do a re-release of birthday merch if I wanted to. So that is on the table. All of the art that was done for merch and things, I have commercial rights for. So I could do a re-release of the Booba mouse pad if you guys really wanted it. So yeah. It's very good. Yeah, so also when you consider, so it's not only the model, it's also commercial rights to any past merch stuff as well. Like, I'm telling you, the amount that we paid, the amount that I paid was really nothing. Like, actually. Hell, if they had even put 1 more 0 on the end, I would have still been like, yeah, that's a fucking good deal. -1 Migu figure. No! No! I am glad that they didn't put another 0 on the end, though, because I would have had to think about it a little harder, but I still probably would have paid it. Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that I would have still paid it if they added an extra 0 on the end. Hillary! Thank you for the Prime sub. If you already have the art, does that make it much easier to make merch with it? Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, I would obviously have to cover manufacturing costs and things like that. So if I do release merch, I'd probably have to do it on like a pre-order basis. We release merch of the Bunny Box called Pear Wiggler. No, put him in the Pear Wiggler. Quick, spread the word that she still would have paid. Bug, thank you for the 5 gifted. So yeah, it's too late now. But yeah, it for me the price to retain the IP was really, it was peanuts. But next question. These are all very off topic. Punch so rich. Listen, I'm not rich. Where my hug at? Jesus. Okay, the rest of these are all very off topic, so I think we're pretty much done. I think we're pretty much done with the Globy questions, actually. Hey, can I ask you a question? Sure. What's today's color? Nice try, buddy. Nice try, buddy. Do you have any VTuber siblings? Hundreds! Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds! Anzu Mama is a beast! Anzu Mama is an absolute machine! She's pumped out more children than I have! I have so many! Anzu Mama is the mama of all time. She has so many kids. And we're all fucking adorable. so many kids. Like if you go on her portfolio, I think it goes across like 4 pages. And I think there's something like 20 VTubers on each page. Like she's nuts. The woman doesn't sleep. Chill Phil. Thank you for the Prime sub. No, Fur Tree. That is not something I can answer. All I can tell you is that everybody who stayed with Globy until it closed, we were all given our IP in exchange for the same. We were all offered the same amount of money. Ah, my phone. Ah. There we go. Nice. Nice. So, is there any other questions you guys had about like corpo stuff, or do you just want to know what my favorite dog is? Dysfunctional bra, thank you for the 2-1 sub. Do you guys want to know the corpo stuff, or do you want to know? Do you ever look at your own body for anatomy references for art? Of course I do, dude. Of course I do. Of course I do. Do I have any regrets, or would I do anything different? Genuinely, honestly, I truly feel like that Globy was the best thing that could have happened to me, because I mean, I got at the end of it all. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, and like the communication was not aligned at times. And, you know, there was a lot of things that I disagreed with them on. I may not have been vocal about it publicly, but there was stuff that I didn't like, and I would tell them. But the pros for me outweighed the cons, so no, I don't regret it. At the end of the day, I got to be Bonnie Barkswell, and I get to still be Bonnie Barkswell, so that's really all that matters to me, is that. Did I get my Google AdSense transferred out yet? So YouTube is currently reviewing my AdSense account. They said it would take several days, up to 3 weeks. So hopefully it is the former and not the latter. That is not a corpo thing. That is a YouTube thing. That is YouTube being YouTube. Are there things you'll miss with Globy? Yeah. I mean, I'll miss having my manager. I miss Toto. I will miss Toto. Toto genuinely did so much for me. Also, money-wise, I'll miss having a budget for project stuff, because it meant that I managed to save a lot of money while I was with Globy, because I wasn't forking out for budgets all the time. Not budgets, for projects. I wasn't forking out for projects all the time. Oh, 07 Toto. So yeah, I thanks to that, I did manage to save a lot of money, which is very nice. Is Toto single? He's not, actually. Sorry, he's not. Was eVTuber cover part of that project budget or on... It was part of the project budget, yeah. So anything after eVTuber is all my own money now, unfortunately. I say roughly what a music video costs to make? What, just the MV? It really depends on which artist you go with. Like, you could go on VGen and someone could make you a really super detailed, highly complex MV with a bunch of movement for several hundreds, or, you know, some hobbyist can make like a simple, passable, you know, satisfactory one for less than 100. It really depends on how much you want to spend. Do you think you'll be going to the same expos as last year? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Have I seen the AI ad shot somewhere? Wait, what? Hang on a second, Doge. What was that? Huh? Has someone AI'd my model? Did I read that right? Huh? It's in mod chat? Wait, let me see. Eh? This is news to me. What the? Huh? Oh my god. You're right. Oh. I don't have any words. I don't have any words. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Sounds like something I have to investigate. Okay. Okay. Yeah, oops. Yeah, I will handle that off stream. Thanks for letting me know, though. So the pair waggler it is. Exactly. Damn. What else do you guys want to know? Oh yeah, some people sell templates where you insert your own asset and you're ready for a cover a popular song. Yeah, I used to do that in my past life. Some of the songs that I covered was the MV was just a template that was made and you could just stick your own art in. So some covers I did in my past life, all I had to pay for was mixing. I'd pay the mixer and I would draw my own art, and then I would just buy the MV template. And so I spent very little on covers in my past life. Things get a whole lot cheaper if you have the time and skills to do things yourself. Yes. Yes. Yep. Yep. How do I usually go about collabs is in reaching out to talents? Well, you see, I message them and say, hey, do you want to hang out? And if they say yeah, then I'll be like, okay, do you like Nikkei? No, but seriously, I will. Like, I'll literally, I'll just DM people. I used to be like really shy about messaging people, but I'm a lot more confident now. I know a lot of little baby VTubers struggle with that, and so my advice to you is shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. I've been turned down before. You think I haven't been turned down before? Of course I have. But guess what? I'm still here and still doing collabs. Like it's not the end of the world if you get rejected. Just shoot your shot. Thumbs up. Survived. I survived. The worst they could say is no, usually. Well, listen, nobody has ever replied to me with, ew, with you? I would rather eat my own shoe than collab with you. Nobody said that. Nobody's been like, no, God, no, Jesus, no. And if they do reply to you like that, then obviously they're not the person that you wanted to collab with anyway. Not the shoe response. Solid life advice from Bonnie Barkswell. Just do it. Shia LaBeouf pose. Just do it. Oh, I got a good question. What's the application process to join a VTuber corpo like? Ooh, I know about this one. Something I can answer. So, how it works is 1, you fill out a form. 2, they will ask you for an audition video. Pay attention to the requirements. Each company will have different requirements. Some of them want it to be 5 minutes. Some of them want it to be 10 minutes. Some of them want to include specific things. Some of them give you free reign to do whatever the hell you want. Read the requirements first. Then do it. Then do it. Then you sit and wait for an email. If you are successful, you will receive an email inviting you to an interview. On the day of the interview, they will ask you many, many, many questions, and it will seem like a job interview, and that's because it is a job interview. They will ask you things like, what kind of content do you like to make? How long have you been doing this? Do you have any transferable skills? How would you handle this situation? How would you describe working in a team? All the boring... Not boring. It's very interesting. Ah! Yeah, start panicking. Sorry, I forgot about the step where you start panicking first. Then, after the interview, they will go away and they will deliberate. If you are successful, they will send you another email. They may invite you to another interview, or they may just hire you on the spot. Maybe they loved you so much, the next email will be an offer. And at that point, they will be like, hello, yes, we have done 20 rounds of interviews with you, or we have done 1 round of interviewing with you. We like you. Please join us. Here is the contract. Please read it carefully. Read it carefully. And make sure those things, like I said before, make sure it is an equivalent exchange. Are you willing to sacrifice some of your freedoms in exchange for what they are offering? Read it carefully. Yes, get a lawyer if you are unsure. Hell, even just getting like a friend who knows a lot about law might be might be all right too. I know lawyers are expensive. The wise thing to do would be to run it by an actual lawyer. And then you sign it. You sign it, and then your company will tell you what the next steps are. And then you debut. Ta-da! Did they hire me on the spot? Not on the spot, but they did. I did only have to do one interview. I did only have to do one interview, and then the next email was, we'd like to offer you the position. I was like, well, sweet. I was gearing up for several rounds of interviews. Did I talk to the existing talents about how things were before applying, or was it YOLO? It was purely YOLO. I didn't talk to anyone before I applied. It was pure YOLO. Yeah, the interview was pretty yap heavy. I mean, they did ask me some, you know, normal business questions, but listen, when, like any interview, if you're confident in what you're saying, then it's going to be so easy for you to answer questions. Like, they are just going to be like conversation topics for you. So have confidence. Have confidence. From application to debut, how long did it take? So, when did I debut? April? April. Hang on, I need to count. 5 months. It was in between. Yeah, 5 months. April 19th, you forget every time. Listen, I have so many dates to remember. I'm not good with numbers. I'm just a dog. It was a pretty quick turnaround. Some corpos, they take much longer. Some corpos, they take much less. Every corpo is different, but for me, it was 5 months. Yeah. In the future, are you going to get someone to work on videos again? Absolutely. Do I have anything for people wanting to join corporates? Like advice? I mean, I could offer you a snack. If would you like a treat? I think my general advice is to, especially in your audition, big yourself up. You have to act like you are the most confident person on the planet until you believe it. You need to, in these auditions, you need to show them all of your skills. And that means going the extra mile to be like, I'm Bonnie Barkswell and I'm really confident at doing this, and this. Yeah, be your own hype man. You can't go into an interview and be like, oh, well, I guess I'm kind of good at this, but like not really. Like you have to be like, yes, I'm great at this. Look at this thing that I did. Isn't it awesome? That was a backflip. Yeah, just like a job interview, because it is a job interview. What did I say I was confident in? I'll be honest. I don't remember a fucking thing. I was so nervous. I think I entered a fugue state. I don't remember. I know that we were just yapping. I know that it felt natural and chill, but yeah, I fully blacked out. And when I woke up, I was a dog. Congrats, it worked. I closed my eyes and I woke up as a dog. I'm just dog, no memories. I know nothing of the time before. I'm just a dog. But I think that's probably a good thing. If your interview went so well that you, like, it felt so natural that you hardly remember like what you were talking about, that's probably a good thing, because that means that you weren't nervous, you weren't like hanging on every word, you weren't like having flashbacks in your mind. It was just like a normal conversation that you perhaps wouldn't remember the next day. Or maybe it's a really bad thing and I just got lucky. Who knows? Yeah, or I was drunk. Or I could have been drunk. Who knows? Sample size of 1. Yeah, you will have to ask someone else how their interview went, because I don't remember mine. I know that it went well because I got the job. That's all I need to know. Oh, Ahmad's finally gonna get some time outside the dungeon. Absolutely not. You're in the dungeon for the long haul. Someone else had a good question. Wait, let me scroll back up. Oh, done. Did I ever consider any of the corpos? Did I feel Globy was the only one I wanted to apply to at the time? Okay, that's a good question. So there was 2 other corpos. One scouted me and asked if I wanted to be in that gen, but after an interview with them, it just wasn't right for me. And so like we didn't continue with that discussion. Another one was like normal interview process, and I made it all the way to the end, and unfortunately they chose someone else. That's just sometimes how it is. Sometimes you get really far into the end of the process and you think you've made it, and then right at the very last second they're like, sorry, we've decided to go with someone else. You weren't successful at this time. Yeah, unfortunately, because I wanted to be in it. At the time I was, I got all the way to the end and I was really excited and I was fully prepared to like join this corpo that I'd made it all the way to the end to. And then right at the very last second, they were like, sorry, we've actually decided to go with someone else. And so I was like, dang it. And at that point, I was like, okay. At that point, Kiri and Rhubarb had already sent in their applications for Globy. So I was kind of waiting on hearing back from that other corpo as to whether or not I would be joining them. So after I got the decline from that corpo, I went ahead and I submitted my application for Globy. Very almost, me, Kiri, and Rhubarb, we all very nearly didn't all end up in Globy together. It was all hinging on that one message. Yeah, interesting lore. Did I know the IP I was auditioning for? I did for Globy. And I did for the one that I was scouted for, but I didn't know for the one that I didn't get. Are you not allowed to apply for multiple corpos concurrently? No, you can. You can. There's even like on some audition forms, they even ask, you know, are you currently applying to other corporations? And that's just so, you know, that the people doing the auditions are aware of, okay, this person may have other options. If we want them, we need to snap them up or, you know, something like that. But it just made sense since I had made it to the very end of the process with another corpo. Why would I then at that point apply to another one? Because I was so sure, based on everything that I had been told, I was so sure that I was going to join that other corpo until the very end. So it didn't make sense in my head to then apply, like while I was waiting for an answer to apply to another one. Did I pick my character or was it assigned? I chose it. I chose Bunny. I was shown several options. One of them was Alicia. I was shown Alicia and I was like, ooh, I do like the cow, but the dog though. But the dog though. But the dog though. Yeah, I very nearly could have been British cow. Imagine. In an alternate universe, I was Bonleisha. I was Bonleisha Babontano. Did I get a say in the name? Yeah, I chose everything. I chose the name, I chose the law, I chose everything. The only thing I didn't choose was the general, like, concept of Bonnie was already fleshed out. She was dog girl. And we had to change the outfit a little bit because it was a little too close to an existing VTuber. But yeah, I got to choose everything. Big British beef. BBB. BBB. Yeah, I picked Barkswell. Yeah, I picked Barkswell, which is why I took it personally when people online said that it was a dumb name. Look at me now, I'm a household name. Well, look at me now. Who has the last laugh? Has been made redundant by her corpo. The name of a dog. Hey! Bonnie named well. Wait. Hell yeah. Yeah, we all chose our names. We all did. We got to choose everything, entirely everything. Tags, everything. Law, birthday. Uh-oh, ad time. Uh-oh. Sorry, Twitch gang. Remblanc has redeemed an ad. I'm sorry, you guys have to watch an ad now. Oh, I actually can't run one at the moment. We recently ran one. You are safe for now. For now. I'll tell you the reason why I went with Bonnie Barkswell. I went with Bonnie because I was like, okay, if I had a dog, if I had a female dog, what would I call my dog? And I was like, oh, I would call it something cutesy. I would call it something cutesy like my little bonbon or Bonnie. I think if I had a dog, I probably would call her Bonnie. I wanted a dog sounding name. And Barkswell is because I wanted a surname that started with B because I really like the way it sounds when I like the alliteration. I like the B, Bonnie, Barkswell, b. It rolls off the tongue really well. And I also wanted something that sounded really British. And so I went with, you know, it's like, oh, something like Barkswell. At first I was like Bonnie Barker, but then I was like, that doesn't sound British enough. How about Bonnie Barkswell? Oh, she do bark well though. So that's the lore behind the name. It is literally dog name plus British surname. Barkington may have been a bit long. I did think Barkington is a bit long. Barkswell is, you know, it's two syllables. Bonnie Barkswell. B Bonnie Barkswell. Like it just rolls off the tongue. Bonnie Berkshire. Oh, that would have been good. Bonathan Barkington the Third. It is me, Benjamin Barkswellington the Eighth, Earl of Berkshire, Esquire. Barkswell. Yeah, I hope she does. She does. Okay, but that's a good accent. Thanks, it's my accent. Thanks, I'm British. The funniest thing that's happened to me as a VTuber is people online telling me that I do a bad British accent. Do they know? Do they know? I'm dead ass. I'm for real. Like, people have genuinely said that to me. They do not, in fact, know. Exactly. Oh, hang on. I got a massage. Am I in trouble? I'm not in trouble. All good. Bertrand, I give it 5 months. Glad you can keep bugging with us. I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad I'm still here with you. And I'm glad you're all still here with me. Yes, yes. One of the things that I need to get out of the habit of is the first thing I do in the morning is I hop on my phone, I hop on Discord, and I scroll all the way down my channels list and check the Globy talent channel for any updates that happened overnight. And now when I do it, I scroll down and there's just nothing there. I scroll all the way down and nothing's there. Sag. Yeah. It's time to let go. It's time to let go. I need to stop doing that. I bet they forgot to nuke the mod server. I mean, I'm not going to be the one to tell them, but it is still there. It is still there. Yeah, the meet and greet server as well. I'm also not going to be the one to tell them, but yes, the meet and greet server is also still there. You just switch to checking our server now. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm going to move my server down into where the Globy server was. And then when I scroll down, I'll be like, oh yeah, my server. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's a mod server? It's a place Stray Doge will never have access to. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What else can I tell you guys? What else can I tell you guys? No. Do couples usually have a theme amongst their talents, Jens, or is it a rare occurrence? It depends on the corpo, honestly. I mean, Globy's whole thing was that everybody was animals, so that was the general overall theme. We were all some kind of creature. And, you know, we do see themes from other corpos, you know, when they debut new things. There's usually a general theme, whether it's like a design theme or like a lore theme. Some corpos do themes, some corpos do not. Depends on the corpo. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Na 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 na. Journeyman Protector, thank you for the Prime sub. What happens to models from graduated talents? I don't know, because I'm not management. Stop pointing out that I'm a mod, that's bullying. Look at that mod over there. Everybody point and laugh at Stray Doge the mod. Nobody knows. Only the managers know. It's like Jimmy Carr laugh. I do not laugh like Jimmy Carr. What the fuck? I have asthma. Now you're the asshole. Can't believe you're making fun of someone who has asthma. I do not. I do not. I do not. Jimmy Carr's like, his laugh is like, He laughs like that. I do not. I do not laugh like that. That's how he laughs. I have asthma. See? I do not sound like that. Same thing. Mods! Put his pears in the pear wiggler. Awfully defensive. Mods! Him too. Anybody who says I laugh like Jimmy Carr is getting put in the pear wiggler. What? You could have a Jimmy Carr laugh, would you? I will say that like having a unique laugh is kind of a VTuber selling point. Like you've got Pecora. There's one of the new Hololive managers. People call her Hihi-chan because she laughs like hee hee hee. It's cute. I love Pecora's laugh though. Pecora's laugh is just... it's just peak. Pecora's just got one of those laughs where if you hear it, you can instantly tell who she is. My laugh is very wheezy. And that's because when I'm laughing, I don't get enough air. Or rather, like, when I laugh, I let all of the air out of my body all at once, and then I can't get it back in fast enough. That's my problem. Oh, the Pecora laugh is really good. How did she do it? How was that? I don't think that was very good. I don't think that was a very good Pecora. Near enough. No, don't quit your day job. Wow. All right, buddy. Sounds like a bird mating call. Hey, some people say it's not bad. Good enough. Not bad, need more control. Unfortunately, I have never had control. I I'm losing it. I am absolutely losing it. One of my favorite things, one of my favorite Globy memories is when someone called Rhubarb Greg's Pecora. That's one of my favorite Globy memories. and then someone followed that up with I was Tesco's coronate. Yeah, Test coronate. Test coronate. So over for me. So over. Test coronate. God damn it. For those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, Greg's is a chain of bakeries in the UK. They're very famous for serving sausage rolls. That is just their thing. And it is considered quintessentially British. And Tesco's is the name of a supermarket, a very British supermarket. Although, not just British, because one time I saw Tesco's in Thailand. Corn and Jimmy come mashed up. Tesco's are all over Europe. Ooh, Poland too. They have Tesco's in Poland. What? I think Tesco's is still quintessentially British though. Like it's just, you know, from Marks and Sparks. No, I'm not that. I'm not of that quality, unfortunately. I'm far cheaper. You think I can afford a Marks and Spencer's meal deal right now? I've just lost my corpo job. This chat is 200% too British. I'm very sorry to hear that. Europe at least is not farm foods. I have never set foot into a farm foods before. But that's besides the point. We're getting off topic. We're getting off topic. What else do you guys want to know? About VTuber things, about corpo things. Wait, does this mean I'm independent now? Yes, Dragon Anthem games have been since the 1st of January. We have a topic. This topic is supposed to be ask an ex-corpo VTuber almost anything. Okay, you know what? I can see how that could have been misconstrued. Okay, you know what? I can see how that could have been misunderstood. God damn it. She sees her mistake. Well, like, listen, ask an ex-corpo VTuber, ex-corpo related questions. It doesn't have the same ring to it, okay? Plain or chocolate digestives? Chocolate all the way. Next question. Who's my Oshi? I love Hosho Marin. She's my favorite. Ahoy! I love her so much. I love Marin. Marin. Girls really do love Marine. It's crazy. She's just got that. She's just magnetic, man. Hags are drawn to hags. Hag on hag love. Huh? ERB and tears. No, I love ERB too. ERB, the love of my life, my beloved. I adore her with every fiber of my being. But also Hosho Marin though. Okay, fine. My JP Oshi is Hosho Marin. My Ian Oshi is ERB. Dun, 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 dun. Would you possibly do Nikkei account reviews? Ooh, that could be interesting. Was that ever a decision that came down from management that you didn't understand why it ended up that way? A process that was needlessly complicated or something like that? I mean, yeah. All the time, man. Usually it came down to like, oh, they think it needs to be done this way because they don't know that we can do it this way instead. Usually, once you explain like, listen, you're making this way more complicated than it needs to be. You can just do this. Then they're like, oh, okay. Well, let's go back and rethink this. There were some times where, you know, they had made a decision that I didn't agree with, and, you know, no matter how much you try to reason, they've made their decision and they've made it for their reason. So there's nothing really that you can do. You just kind of have to deal with it. You kind of just have to deal with it and carry on. There's not really anything like like at the end of the day, if your boss tells you something at work that, you know, this is the new process and we have to do it this way, you can tell them, hey, boss, I don't think that this is a great process. It's going to cause a lot of issues, this, and this. And your boss still says, doesn't matter, this is what the big cheese says, then you just have to accept it, I'm afraid. Von Galactic! Thank you for the raid! Here come the raiders. Hi, Von! How was Song of Six? Dong of Dicks. Ugh. Welcome in! Welcome in, raiders. Yeah, just like every corporal. At the end of the day, whenever something happened in Globy, I just, like, it was essentially exactly what was happening in my day job. There really wasn't... It was like... okay, if my manager at my day job told me that something had to be this way, and I said, I think that this is a bad idea, and they still said, doesn't matter, it has to be this way. Like, what can I do? I am but a lowly pencil pusher, but the VTuber equivalent. It's literally a job. It's literally a job. It's literally a job. Sometimes management is going to make decisions that you don't like or that don't make sense. And you have every right to feedback to them and try and refine the process if they're willing. The fact of the matter is, if they're not willing, then you just gotta suck it up, essentially. Yeah, you've just gotta suck it up. As mean as that sounds, I don't intend for it to come across as mean, by the way, but that is essentially how I felt about some things. All in all, I'm just another dog in the wall. You'll understand when you get a job, chat. Exactly. Do you think this will affect your capacities to do online meet and greets in the future? What, like at cons and stuff? I mean, it might be a little trickier for me to get meet and greet slots at cons, but I'm going to do my best. It was certainly easier to get meet and greet slots at cons when you have a company name behind you. Discord ones would be really easy to do, because I can just set it up and do it. Also, VR chat and meet and greets are an option. They are on the table. So Those of you who would like to shake my hand in VR or pat my head, that is something that we can offer now. Yes. Out of curiosity, were mods chosen solely by you, or was it a mix of you and management? So all of you mods, you will be pleased to know that you were all handpicked by yours truly. I looked at every single one of your applications and thought, yes, this is a well-rounded and responsible individual, and also dunce. Dunce is a mod because he sent in his application as a joke. So I hired him for free to make him see the error of his ways. He fucked around and therefore found out. And then Stray Doge got picked up off the street. We needed Stray Doge as an emergency mod for a stream and then just decided to keep him. It's like a stray dog. A stray Doge. Who could have foreseen this? Roll credits. Taken Doge now. Adopted Doge. Bunch wanted a pet artist. It's true. Stray Doge, draw me in this outfit. Yes, Bonnie. Joke's on you, you're all hired. Ah, joke's on you. Every single person watching this stream right now is a mod. Haha, everyone point and laugh. Filthy mod. How cringe, VTuber mod. Imagine being a moderator for a VTuber. Ah! Oh god, no. Oh god, no. My viewership drops to 0. Is the pay good though? I'll give you a pay rise, but 2 times 0 is still 0. Blink! Thank you for the 1 month. Point and laugh. You guys are getting paid. How many treats do they get? They don't get treats. They get the basement and the pear wiggler. Please know I have a family. Genuinely though, I wanted to use my ult for modding so people wouldn't... I didn't know you wanted to use your mod. I didn't know you wanted to use your ult. When did you say that? I would have been fine with that. You didn't tell me this. Why are you trying to blame this on me? I didn't know you wanted to do that. I would have been cool with that. Watch, he's gonna pull out receipts now. He's gonna grab a screenshot where I said, absolutely not. You're not allowed to use an ult. And then I'm just gonna eat my words. Oh, the real reason was I modded it. Oh, right. So really, I just didn't give you a chance to tell me. The real reason is I just didn't give you a chance. My bad. I mean, do you want your alt modded as well? I can if you want. By the way, I have gone through my... Actually, no, I have. I have gone through my moderators and I've cleaned it up. There was a lot of graduated talents on there. All my friends are leaving me. You really did hate me. It's true. Where? Where? Yeah. Sad face. What, yo. Anything else? It's been 2 hours. We should... I'll take any last final questions. Think of how many channels, dead channels you're a mod in. Don't say that. Don't say that. I know. I have a lot of friends. Do you love us? I mean, I guess I'd like you just to... I guess, but like, don't get the wrong idea. Fucker. I guess. YouTube to Twitch ratio of streams will still be the same for now, other than BD2. Yes, I'm still going to dual stream on Twitch. Actually trying to aim for partner this year. I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, if we don't get it this year, I'm not gonna like be upset about it. But it would be cool if we got partner this year. We're certainly on track. I just need to do more streams. The CCV on Twitch is up. So I just need to do more streams. Will I multi on Kick also? Isn't Kick a hell site? Isn't Kick a terrible, lawless place? I've heard nothing but bad things about Kick. Isn't Twitch a hell site? Also true. YouTube members only content too? Yes, I will still try and do more content for you guys. I do have a wallpaper that I am saving for you guys. So there is another wallpaper coming. And I will commission some more for you. Gotta comb some wallpapers. Aye. Whoa, what? Wait, you fully funded it? Huh? Huh? Holy shit. You funded a 600-pound camera! What the fuck? Wait, I can see who funded it now. View details. Oh my god. Holy shit, thank you so much. I'm gonna order it right away. Oh my god. Gingerbread Man, Tony, RS Nation, Anonymous, Tiago, Jesse Lockhart. Thank you all so much for your contributions to a new camera. Hey, if it arrives before Sunday, maybe I can do cosplay cam with a nice camera. Holy shit, thank you so much. I'm still gonna have a shit mic though, FYI, because I will be wearing a mask and it's gonna be muffled as hell. Don't expect me to have decent audio quality. Haha, you got love, nerd. Fuck. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, that means my tummy is gonna be HD. Oh no, this was a mistake. Oh no, this was a big mistake. I shouldn't have done this. Oh no, now everybody is gonna see my tummy. Okay, stretch marks. You leave my stretch marks alone. You leave my little lightning bolts alone. Pregnancy reveal. I was never pregnant. I was never pregnant. HD Tommy! No, please. I did do a bit of research. So the camera that I'm getting is... let me check. I googled the best like entry-level streaming camera. It's a Sony... No, it's not that one. No, it is this one. It's a Sony ZV-E10 mirrorless camera. I watched some reviews and they said that this was the best entry-level camera for streamers. So I'm getting it. Apparently, yes, I can also use it for general photography. Mirrorless, as in it doesn't have a mirror inside it. So, apparently mirrorless cameras are more accurate. I don't know. It's, there was like a sciencey bit about mirrored cameras versus mirrorless cameras, and it said that like mirrored cameras are better quality, but they are slightly slower. But mirrorless cameras are more convenient. Instead of mirrors, it has magic. Yeah. Instead of mirrors, there is just a little guy inside who paints a picture every frame. Smoke and mirrors. That's an iconograph, Discworld. Enjoy it. Shut up, nerd! A little imp. Thank you so much, guys. I am very, very, very blessed. Thank you very much. I'm gonna order it tonight. And hopefully it arrives before Sunday. Thank you, everyone. Once again, Gingerbread Man, Tony, RS Nation, Anonymous, Tiago, Jesse Lockhart. Thank you for your kind donations. Nerd! Yeah, there's a stray doge in my camera. So... Yep. Tomorrow stream is going to be Neat Game. We're going to be doing part 2 of the Arc Guardian event. Stream is going to be 1 hour earlier. It's going to be 8 to 8. Get the dick out your mouth, Barkswell. It's going to be at 8 p.m. instead of 9 p.m. because I want to be on it right as soon as the server update happens. I want to be on it. I want to be the first to do it. So, 8 p.m. tomorrow. Wednesday, we will stream. I haven't made a thumbnail or a schedule yet. Possibly Girls Frontline 2. Possibly. Friday, I'm going to be at Pippa's place, and we are going to be ranking Azure Lane skins. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to look at pretty ladies with a pretty lady. And then Sunday, cosplay cam. I'm going to be dressed as Maid Dorothy, and I am going to attempt to make the Maid Cafe Classic an omurice. Have I ever made it before? No. Is it going to go terribly wrong? Yes. Am I going to wash the rice? You already know the answer to that. However, my scrambled eggs on ketchup rice is going to end up like that. I'm worried. Oh, yeah, I need to make sure I have the ketchup. I have rice. I need to buy eggs. I'm pretty sure I have ketchup. What else do you put in omurice? I guess I could get like a little bit of salad to decorate the plate. She's rage baiting us, chat. Dunce, I've told you this. It's not rage bait because I'm being so serious. I'm being so deadly serious. I'm not gonna wash the rice. It's not rage bait if I'm actually gonna do it. I hate it here. Real ones like their rice dirty. I like my women like I like my rice. Dirty and unwashed. Ew. I said that. I said that. What's this? Since the camera is 4K and such, should we bring sunglasses for the cosplay stream to avoid getting flashbang? I'm not that white! I go outside some... I went outside today. I'm not that pale. I have color in my skin. I'm not a ghost. I'm not that white. Okay, whitey whiteswell. What the fuck? You glow in the dark. I do not. What is this? Why are you bullying me today? Saying I laugh like Jimmy Carr and I'm glowing in the dark. You guys are outrageous. You guys are out of line. Me, Bonnie, not that white Barkswell. How much sunscreen did you put on? I put sunscreen on my face every day because it stops sun damage, and that is the only reason. You should also be putting sun cream on your face every day. Everybody should. Glowy bioluminescence. Well, okay, buddy. All right, man. There's sun in the UK. Sometimes. Sometimes there is. You look like you're still wearing sun cream for the cosplay streams. Well, shut up. Well, shut up. Sun is just a concept in the UK. Are you guys in a permanent gray filter? Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Must have been wild for the first British explorers to find out about the sun back in the day. How dare you? Also, very true. Look, listen. We have solar panels, which means that we must get some sun, otherwise we would have no lecky. Is that why my heating's so expensive? Because it's never fucking sunny, and so they don't make enough electricity? Guys, I've solved I've done it. I've solved the crisis. You see, the problem is we're using solar panels, but we've got no sun. I've done it. I've solved it. I've solved the cost of living crisis. I will take my Nobel Prize now. Just stand in front of the solar panel. It will work at 100% efficiency. I am not as bright as the sun. I am not as bright as the sun. Hey, you guys. You're right, you're not that bright. You are my sunshine, literally my only sunshine. Out my eyes. You make me happy. Oh, where's my sunglasses? When skies are gray. She's already dead. Okay, you know what? I'm letting you have this since you guys funded a 600-pound camera for me. But that's it. That's all you get. Okay? This is the thanks that you get. You are allowed to bully me for this stream only because you funded a 600-pound camera for me, okay? She's so white, she blinds herself just opening her eyes. The bullying will continue until morale improves. I hate it here. Do I get a tan or do I go straight red? Okay. So I don't get a tan unless I burn first. So if I want a tan, I have to first get sunburn in that spot and then it will fade into a tan. If I don't get sunburn, then I stay white. And thing is, as I'm getting older, I'm caring a lot more about skin damage, and so I cover myself in sun cream, and so I don't tan anymore. The things I do for not getting skin cancer. Oh no, real hag hours right now. So sad. She get that British red people. She get that British red British people get when standing in 1.5 seconds in the sun. Well, you got a good burn this stream. Yeah, I got several. I am burnt to a crisp. Especially that one Monkey Island puzzle. Ew, we have to get the map off of that guy who's sunbathing. He has the map. You have to cover him in cooking oil and have it like burned into his skin and then like peel his skin off. Oh man, I miss Monkey Island. We should play Monkey Island on stream sometime. I mean, I swear I played it recently in a past life, but if you guys want to watch me play it, I'll do it again. I fucking love Monkey Island. It's so funny. You fight like a cow. The puzzle is so gross. We should. Unks keep winning. Would you guys like that? I'll play it. I'll do it. We don't mind if you replay games if it's something you like, will we? Okay, I think the English rose look is hot. What, like a red rose? Fuck you. Still no questions? I will take one from you, Einhander. Choose wisely. Ask wisely. Watch him be like, what's your titty size? Sent it already? Oh, you put it in the marshmallow? Please. Oh no. Did you get the necklace yet? And does it match the earrings from a while back? Yes, I did. Thank you, Einhanda. Yes, it has arrived. I haven't had the chance to wear them yet, but they look really cute together on my little jewelry display. Einhanda just buys me jewelry. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. They are very pretty. They're perfect for spring, actually. So I'm looking forward for when this horrible weather is over. 30E wasted question. He's right, you know. He's right, you know. I'm really lucky that the Dorothy cosplay fit because I, once again, was very worried that the top wasn't gonna fit. Thankfully, it does fit. But I need to wear a smaller bra because the bra, like, peeks out of the top. What's 30E? Take a guess, Aquarake. What do you know is measured in numbers and letters, Aquarake? From what I see, it barely fits. Okay, buddy. Just because you're right doesn't mean you have to say it. You'll find out when you're older. Very large game of Battleship. I'm dying from embarrassment. Bunch's IQ. My IQ is not 30E. What was my IQ again? 88? I'm smart for a dog. I'm smart for a dog. 81? Why did it go down? I thought it was 88. Why did it go down? Give me those points back. What the hell? Same IQ as a... Shut up! As... Asterix. Thank you for the membership. What uses numbers and letters? Basic algebra. Oh. Oh, I can see. I can see you guys why you guys are VTuber fans. Oh, I can see why you guys are VTuber fans. You've never seen a tit in your life. You guys have never seen a real woman in your life. How dare you? Saving ourselves for me. Who'd want to? True. 3D women are gross. I only like 2D women. We've got married people here. That is a lie. Anybody in chat who says that they are married? No, you're not. Because guess what? I just stole your wife. Because guess what? It's my wife now. Oh, that's your wife? I don't think so. It's my wife. Damn you, not again. What if it's a husband? My husband. All your wives and husbands are belong to me. This is in your contract as employees of the airship. I'm sorry. So what happens when you click subscribe on youtube.com/BonnieBarkswell? You are legally signing a contract that says that you are no longer married and that your spouse is now mine. Please marry all my Oshis. That would be great. Well, Very Viridian, I have good news for you. I have hundreds of wives. I have good news for you. I know a lot of women, and we do a lot of kissing and hand-holding. You should see us when we meet up at cons. It's just... People think the con orgies is just attendees. No. The con orgies is just a bunch of VTuber girls fussing over each other. Scandalous, the scandal. You wish. I'm not kidding. Oh yeah, name all of them. All of them? We haven't gone all day. Oh, excuse me. I think, ladies and blah blah. Can't talk anymore. She's drunk. She's been drinking. She's been drinking on the job. She's been drinking on the job. All right. I think I'm going to end it here, folks, because I'm obviously quite eepy. But thank you all for your questions. I hope that I answered some of them to the best of my ability. Yeah. I know that people make a lot of assumptions about what happened in Globey, but at the end of the day, they weren't there. We were. So if you see people online just making shit up, they don't know anything. So who? Globai. Hashtag Globai. So yeah. 07. 07 everyone. Don't forget. Nikkei tomorrow. Wednesday, probably Girls Frontline 2. Friday, ranking hot babes with Pippa. Sunday, cosplay cam. Let's see where I can send ya on your merry, merry little ways. Twitch gang, you guys are gonna go to Temma. You're going to Mi-chan. Balls out for Mi-chan. There you go. YouTube gang. You guys are gonna go to... Those kisses all for me. Get well soon. I'm gonna send you to... Hey! Tomoe Umari is playing Slay the Spire. I'm gonna send you to Tomoe. Yeah, I'm gonna send you to Horsewoman. Balls out for Tomoe. You're the horse. Umadachi. Umapyoi. Umapyoi. Sukidachi. Umapoi. Unya. Unya. Kimi no ai wa gaza kyun to kyun hasiri dashi. It's the only song I know. Cover up Umapyoi one. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, boys. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye! Bye. Bye.